Alright, we got audio. Yep. And looks good. So let's have a look at some positions. YM position from the other day. We're gonna turn the time back for this is enough. So this based off 1 hour we have in these levels. Let's keep this for now, don't mind that. So this is what I saw on the 1 hour. So prices come up from here, went down here, switched, we got some power as well, underlining the fact that we turned. And so we come, we retrace, and here 1500, this candle, within this candle is the open of the US markets, right? 1530 is the time, so 1500 the candle, and so it's open. So at the point of this time, the gap was not used, and yeah, this was also still not used. But so I was short bias. I was waiting for something sweep the gap is good enough. Still short bias, right? And my overall target was here, and also 4 hour, right? Still present. So at 1500, notice 24. Yeah, so I go to 5 minutes. I did this, right? I put this here, just a normal level, and just like an H1 gap level, right? 5 minutes. And so now we're on the 5 minutes. This is the candle that goes into the gap, rejects, shows the rejection, comes back. We come back here into the gap, and well, we close into the gap, and I thought, you know, this is gonna fail. It's gonna lead to we're gonna fail, and yeah. So I entered off this thing here, and I was targeting this level here, and yeah, on some of my accounts I closed it for break even because I didn't like the spikes. It's a bad idea to do that, but that's what I did for YM, right? And so let's take a look at today's action, because yeah, I also did put some trades on today, but I only had my mobile really, and I couldn't really. I made a few mistakes. I got short the ES. I got out of the ES for like 0.5 or whatever, point nothing, I should say. But if we look at it again, so this is current present day, 2200 hours right now. Market is closed. It's Friday, and market is closed for trading, right? So price is falling down. This is 1 hour, right? The bias chart for this type of trade could be 4 hour, whatever, but right now it's 1 hour. Price is falling down. We had this low, right? So price comes from here, comes from here, comes now from here to down to here. We had strength here, and prices comes down to here, from here, and again down to here. This is the low that we have. This is the high that we have in between the two levels. So this is the switch level, right? When we close beyond this, price switches direction to up, because up, right? Like this, kinda. That's the best drawing I did this day. So this switch level, we close above this, and now we're looking for longs. This is YM, and this pattern was visible on ES and also on NQ. It had different characteristics as it normally have, right? But on the YM it was the best, I think. That's the version to trade. So it's simply because we close above, we switch to long side, and there's a gap we can use, and so market opens here, and of course I want to retrace into the gap to find something. This bar after 1500 hours, after 15, remember, boom boom, we are here. Now let's see what happens below this level, right? I draw the line. Below the line, let's see if we find a switch, and let's see if we can target the highs. Remember, if you're trading futures, you cannot hold over the weekend. I don't know about private funds, but prop people or people trading normally cannot hold over weekends. Anyway, so this high is the target, right? And this below this is where I'm looking for a switch to long trade. Okay, let's go on 5 minutes. Right, here we have the low again. So we go down low, we have this, we go up, we have this, we go down low, we have this, not in the same area. Double low, notice, this is the level in between. This bar closes above. Entry model A, entry model B. Let's go with model B, not to make it too strong. Cover the lows, target high. And holding into close nets, in this example 1.4, target would be 2.6. And well, I guess for some people that target 2R, it's possible this time. For model A, which is better, it's like, let's not speculate, right? But I mean, so 3 possible, 3.5. Right, so that's that. Now let's look at something different on NQ and ES. Right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so here we have YM. Let's go on a different chart. Yeah, okay, so ES. Let's compare to ES, right? We have a similar pattern. Price is falling down. Very easy to see, right? From the hourly chart, no problem at all. Falling down, goes back up, falls down. This is the double low. At this, this is an old drawn line, right? But at this point in time, this was we want to hit this, and price went up, and I didn't draw a new line. So, in actuality, this is the target until the point where, well, so we came here, we came up, we came here, but if we close beyond this level, we change the direction to long, right? So this is point of change level, right? This doesn't close beyond. Now this bar closes beyond, shows the same long pattern, right? But there's no gap, so there's no power. There is still though a chance to enter on this, and that is if we scrape the OB low, which, well, we do not. We retrace, we don't go beyond anything, there's no sweep, so people say, and yeah, so it's nothing really useful. This is, however, ES though. Now let's have a look at, we can't have this. I'm just gonna change it to H1. I don't want to leave it like that. Okay, let's go and see if we can NQ. Yeah, okay, good. NQ, similar thing, right? Price falls down, comes back up, falls down. Is this a double level? It's like there on the, like almost a pixel, right? Is it? I guess it is. So this is the high. Same story. This high. If we close above this, and in my book, the way I interpret the price, this bar closes above this. Okay? Even though there's no gap, we close above, we have now turned power to the long side. And so this is the low right here. Here though, price falls down. Notice again, we have no gap. Price falls down. These are some intra level lows, but look, we go down, we close beyond, okay, sure, next bar immediately close above. So this, the black bar and the white bar together is a pin bar, with one goes down, rejects, goes up. So within this there is absolutely, and I will put a notification below this, right? There's absolutely something here to find the below retrace. And as like I said earlier, the YM signal is the most clean. but I find a similar pattern on all of these three, right? But so below this, right, and this is 1600 hours, so it's 1 hour pretty much into the US market, right? 5 minutes. And yeah, I was looking at this thing. Anyway, where's the level? I can't see it. What have I done now? Let's just go. Let's call it. Let's just call it session level. I'll go 5 minutes. Oh yeah, this is session level, right? Cool. So same as my M15, but yeah. And what do we see here on the 5 minutes? Price is falling down. Remember, I wanted to hit here. It does close beyond. We close above. We are above the block. I don't count that as a switch. I don't use it. Some people do. I know I don't. That's it. So price goes above, comes back down. Is it double level? Perhaps. We need to close beyond this. Goes down, comes back up again. So here, price closes above and has switched the power to the long side. Model entry B would be here. Model A is not filled, right? So we don't need to draw it, but it would be here. And we can have a protect this level, because in reality this is the same level on the way up and here and so whatever. We protect this and we target the, let's see what we target. So this is the switch, we're targeting this, or the H4 level, but so this is the target up here, okay? And the R is not there, but like I said, the same similar pattern is there. And it's interesting to me that, well, get the same variant of signal across these three different instruments, but yeah, sometimes one is useful and sometimes another is, and sometimes I go in the same direction on ES and NQ, you know, on double, but yeah. So we're gonna remove this, we're gonna go on 1 hour, we're gonna clean the chart up a bit. I don't want, let's go, let's remove this, we don't need session level. I don't leave anything, I don't leave this thing. I'm gonna make and draw new lines next week. This is now, unless we change the, yeah, this is still 4 hour targets, right? Yeah, and this week I researched something, right? So price touching the gap doesn't mean that this level is invalidated. It does mean that there's no strength here though. So we go into this, we should reject, which we did, right? And price is still within this bar, but we only have one bar to do this. So the extra thing here is that this bar can reject the gap. That's what I want. The next bar should close down, which it does. But if we don't get power, we can also have this bar as the power level, and we can reject the high of the bar and close down. It's also okay. But beyond that, no. For now, I don't like it. Yeah, and it's somewhat complex structure. So for now, I think this looks short. Yeah, I also a nice trade I did put on was odd. Yesterday in the morning, I was looking at day chart. Have a look at this. So day chart, no gaps, no gaps, no power, no nothing. Here we had something here, and it was a daily level, right? And price comes up, there's absolutely no power, but on this side, not only do we have power with gaps, we also have retracement into the gaps being respected. And I'm like, I'm gonna short this here on this black bar. I'm gonna short this, right? 24. Okay, 24, right, again. And day chart, I go to 1 hour, I go to the date here, boom, we're at 24. Right, here, we're on my time zone, I can see this. So now, what do we have? Here, 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 power switch down, yeah, again. Right, got it. Yeah. So I am entering on this gap here, on a limit, with a stop here. And I am actually not really strange, because like 2023, late in the year, I I entered a daily. I was entering a daily chart for one prop challenge. It was interesting. It took like a few weeks for the trade to play out, but it was very interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I entered. I'm going to show the trade like this. Just gonna go visible on all, and I was going down, and I wasn't targeting that. No, I'm entering on hour, and I'm targeting day. So I'm going for 6600 down to this. So it's yeah, it's quite a few points. And well, trade is standing here, currently somewhere here, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But very interesting trade. Yeah. All right, that's all I got for now. If you learned something of my trade recap or ideas, just feel free to comment, and of course, like the video. That's all I got.